Event planner and floral designer Chelsea Bowman makes all the arrangements for gatherings and blooms at the thought of the perfect party. She doesn't limit merrymaking to any one part of the day, though. She celebrates mornings at her place with its hot pink walls and welcoming pig images. It's on Haight Street in San Francisco, and it's called Pork Store Café.
My name is Michael Nader Musleh, and I'm the owner of the Pork Store Café. Well, the Pork Store was established in 1916, early 20s. It was a butcher shop, and it converted to a restaurant years ago in the 60s and the 50s. And in the late 70s, they pulled out the front board from the windows on top, and they found the Pork Store stained glass, and they re-established the Pork Store Café in 1979. Everything good? Yes. All right. I started here as a busboy, and I learned most of the steps to be a waiter and to be a cook, and I graduated Pork Store basically. And I've been doing this here for about 28 years. It is the Pork Store because of what it offers the people, so we do not deviate too much out of what is loved. The basic breakfast, the eggs and the sausage and the pancake. We add a lot of stuff on the side, but we keep our basic core for our core loyals. The cooks here, as well as most of the staff, they don't change often. People love their job, they love the customers, and they love me, of course. The cooks are happy, and happier cooks give you better food.
Okay, Chelsea, you say that you meet your girlfriends here kind of Sex and the City style. Now you're talking my language there when you hang out on a Sunday morning, right?
Exactly.
And Pork Store is where you go.
Pork Store is definitely where we go. We stand in line on Sunday morning, usually rehashing what happened the night prior, or trying to rehash what happened the night prior, and sit around the table, talk, and enjoy good food. Definitely have a go-to dish. It's called Eggs in a Tasty Nest, and it's crisp hash browns on a plate. It's topped with sauteed green peppers, onions, and tons of garlic. It's topped with an oozy, cheesy sauce, 2 eggs, and a side of biscuits. And usually with those biscuits, we get a side of gravy to share with the table. And that dish with some good friends, and you can't go wrong.
Well, that'll cure any hangover too, right there on Saturday night, huh?
You got it.
Like you, I had the biscuits and gravy. You know, I have to say, I mean, I grew up in the Midwest. It's so hard to find good biscuits and gravy. The biscuits were homemade.
Definitely.
They broke apart. They were fluffy. And the gravy was fabulous. I mean, the gravy was warm, it was spiced, it was a really nice texture, and it just tasted homemade. So, I mean, I just loved it.
Did you have the regular gravy or the veggie gravy?
I would never order veggie gravy.
It's a pesto-based gravy,
It's like an
and it's
oxymoron,
delicious.
doesn't
Yeah.
I loved the biscuits. I thought they were just
Yay.
blow you out of the park. And the old-fashioned hash browns were just nice and crispy on the outside, but still also had the airiness and fluffiness of fresh potatoes inside. I just love those dishes.
And the pancakes.
Yeah.
I did have the pancakes. I had the banana pancakes.
When you said fluffy, I'm like, and the pancakes.
Yeah, no. The pancakes were also amazing. I had the banana pancakes, and they were just enormous. The sizes of these portions were huge. We actually got a short order of the pancakes, and we still, amongst the three of us, we couldn't finish it.
Yeah.
Really, really great pancakes.
Did you get stuck in a line when you went?
When I rolled in, which was probably around 8:45 on a Saturday, I beat the line, I squeezed into that last spot in the counter, and I just love sitting at the counter right in front of where they're cooking the food. But when I got out of there, there was that line. There must have been 15, 20 people there when I walked out.
Because no one's up at 8:45 in the morning.
You know, I have to say that it's such an interesting store in itself, because you look at that sign, the Pork Store, the glass work is just exquisite.
Yeah.
I mean, that is one of the finest signs in itself as a work of art. So it was very shocking to sort of see it transformed into this kind of retro diner inside that old store. So I really like the ambiance. You know, it really feels like going into the past somewhat.
The architect in you coming out.
It
Yeah,
is.
definitely.
It is, I must say. Those details always matter.
I did have a little bit of a different view. I would say that for me, it was a little bit on the grungy side. And I know it's hate, but you know, it felt a little bit like I was dining in a kind of a subway station for me. But it definitely had character.
That's what's great about it, though. You can go in looking like whatever you do on a Saturday or Sunday morning, go in and know you're going to feel like you're at home. And that's how my girlfriends and I feel. We go into the pork store, we know we can say and do whatever we want, have our cup of coffee, enjoy food, and just have a great time.
Now they also have, of course, breakfast, but they do have lunches too, and they've got burgers at lunch, and they're known certainly for pork chops and things like that.
Their club sandwiches are fantastic. The tuna salad sandwich my friend Claudia has quite often. The corned beef hash is fantastic. It's not typical or traditional corned beef hash. It's mixed together with onions and, of course, garlic. They're known for their garlic flavors.
You know, when I first heard we were doing Pork Store Cafe, I love pork, and I was just really drooling at the mouth to go there.
Gonna get you.
But the pork to me was a little bit on the tough side and a little bit dry. And I'm not sure if they were having a bad day or what, but it didn't really hit it for me. I have to say that the other things that I tried, though, were really spot on. And like we mentioned, the hash browns and the biscuits were amongst the best I've ever had. And so.
Great. All right, this is your restaurant.
Yes.
Now wrap it up for us, Chelsea.
Pork Store Cafe is definitely worth its weight in bacon. For consistent breakfast with good friends and great wait staff, the Pork Store is it.
All right, and Robert.
I think that if I need to carb up before a big hike up Mount Tam, I'm heading to the pork store because I wasn't hungry till 6 o'clock.
Okay, and Peter.
For me, don't be fooled by the name. Pork Store Cafe does not have good pork, but it does have generous portion sizes.
Yes.
With so many Bay Area breakfast places, I probably won't be returning.
All right. If you would like to try the Pork Store Cafe, it's on Haight between Ashbury and Masonic in San Francisco. The telephone number is 415-864-6981. It's open every day for breakfast and lunch. Reservations are not accepted, and the average price is around $12.